Peace, love and harmony family. I am Infinite Abundance, consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive abundantly on the planet. Because we real G's know how to keep it real with every lifetime on the planet. If you know what I mean. Now let's get into this. Now today, let's talk about why the universe or Father, Mother, God, whatever you want to call our energy, is restoring balance on the planet. You know? And I'm just moving away from the waterfall because it's a little loud today. You know? Have a little more flow to it. And why the universe is restoring balance on the planet. You know, if you look around, you will see that life has become somewhat meaningless to others now. You know, because of the timelines that was created for us to seek outside ourselves and not within ourselves now. And kept us in a loop and distracted by things rather than our innate state now. You know. And I can see why life has become meaningless to some, you know, with all the technology and the phones and all the stupidity it has caused for mankind to now stray away from the virtues, the standards, the integrity, the authenticity, you know. Life somewhat become meaningless to those who can't see the beauty in life now, you know. And it is because of this the universe has is restoring balance on this new timeline moving forward, and will not ever return to 4D or 3D lifestyles, but incorporate what was meaningful in the beginning, and some of what is beneficial for our humanity now, and make life more meaningful in a way that it is a blend of ancient wisdom with hybrid technology, you know. And for this, the universe has created a solution, and is now restoring the balance on the planet. And I could say resetting the functions on the planet and how humanity is supposed to, not supposed to, how humanity will live with each other, no? You know. And some might say, well, what will make that make life more meaningful by restoring the balance. Now, as a child, I'm a Gen X, and as a child, I grew up with a lot of responsibilities. You know, at a very early age, I was taught to do a lot of things for myself, and in my teenage years, I was already as responsible for my life. You know, getting myself prepared to go out into the school, and you know, doing a lot more than the average youth will do today, you know. And by the age of 24, 25, I was already having my own space, you know, purchasing my own things, my own appliances, you know, using what it is I learned from small, and the creativity while I was growing up, and incorporating that into my adult life now. So I can tell you something like this. When I was a child, I used to use my imagination a lot. You know, when my mother couldn't afford us dolls for the whole entire year to play with, we would sneak into her garden and pick out corn and use that as dolls, and we would use little sticks to make eyes and a nose and stuff, and comb and use our imagination to comb the dolly hair, comb the corn hair, you know. So we were in our imagination all the time, you know. And from imagining these things, it came to our lives eventually, you know. And because co-creation almost slipped into a state of no return, and almost became a robot, you know, chasing after things, you know, creating chaos, wars, you understand? Even the way we eat and how and what we drink, you know, all of that was becoming extinct if humanity didn't wake up. And you know, I am grateful every day because I choose to live my innate state now, because it's way healthier for me. It is more meaningful for me because I get to use my imagination and co-create the lifestyle that I choose to live now, you know. Where I live is a reflection of myself now, and that reflection will show up in divine order. So I live that lifestyle onto myself because I know it coming. I know it coming towards me, you know. I love gardening, you know. I love flowers. I love planting my own food. I love eating a certain way, you know. And it's because I'm living the manifestation even Even if it is not the vision, the total vision in my head, I know that that vision will become a reality. And because we have the universe working in our favor now, we can co-create the lifestyles that is profoundly healthy, wealthy, with infinite potentials of being self-sufficient and sustainable unto ourselves now, rather than run down this, run down that. Like I know children who don't even know certain fruits. I know people who don't know what certain trees look like for the fruit, and sometimes if you ask some of them, they will tell you where is get fruit, and they will tell you in the grocery, but they can't tell you what this plant look like bear, this plant look like that bear this fruit. Or if you show them a fruit they don't know, even I know. I am now rediscovering tropical fruits that are outside of in other countries that I am unaware of. I saw something looking like a pineapple, but it's not a pineapple. It literally, you could pull it out. It resembles a pineapple, have the texture, everything like a pineapple, but you could pull it out and suck the fruit. So I am also rediscovering things that I don't know about, and appreciating what I am now learning about now. That's what is make life meaningful. It's not to be stagnant and chasing, and you can't explore life. You can't take a trip and camp out instead of going into a blasting hotel and paying a certain money just to be in a 5-star hotel, when the 5 stars out here where we keep it real, where you could put up a tent, burn some logs to cook a meal, bathe in the lakes, rivers, and the seas, and live outside the norm now, and enjoy everything that was co-created for us here now, So many people caught up with the jobs that even when they get vacation, they can't even find the time to really experience this, because they're so tired. They have no energy to do the things that they love now, or do the things that they want to do, And so the vacation time, they just come and they're home and they're gone. And the ones who make use of it put themselves in more illusions like Disney World and all these unnecessary things now. So why you think so much feel life has no meaning now, when the true meaning is to live life meaningful unto yourself now. And what I mean meaningful unto yourself, if you choose to live against your innate state, well, how are you going to find meaning in your life? How? There's nothing more beautiful than exploring your innate way of life now, Always being grounded in nature, always having your hands in the dirt, always when you're in that focus state, co-creating and manifesting what you want to see in reality that is beautiful onto your life now. I do it every day. And let me tell you, my life is tremendously beautiful in every way. You know, the more I give myself what is best for myself and share that with others, is the more others keep the dream alive within themselves too, no? You know, I live amongst beautiful people as myself, so much that when I go to their homes now, it's like I'm a part of their family too, you know. And right now I am in a beautiful space of giving and receiving love in authentically and the beautiful truth, you know, and that makes life meaningful when we can communicate and socialize with each other now, you know. And there's nothing better than me to have some good conversation with substance, and right now I'm in a space where that is abundant now, you know. Getting to hear from different lifetimes how they feel and what is missing from their lifetimes, and now being able to share that with them and hear them agree with what is being said to them now, you know. I happened to be in a conversation that the youth was carrying on, about 3 of them, and you know, they were talking about why people has lied to them now, you know, just to get what they have. Apparently one of the youths and them wanted to purchase a car from another person, and had the money to purchase the car, but the person wouldn't sell him the car because the person had, he feel, well, he shouldn't have the car. Why you selling the car? But because that person came up with the money to buy the car, the person who's selling the car refused. He's making it difficult for him to get the car now. You want him to chase him, or add more money so he can get the car. And he made up a whole set of lies about why he can't sell the car to him. And I was like, you know, I had this to say to the youth now: don't chase after anything, because when you chase after things, you have problems now. You understand? Because you don't know what you're chasing after. As much as the car look good on the outside, you don't know what's going on the inside. So if he only wanted to chase after that, you understand? Just to have a vehicle, I'm pretty much sure that something wrong with that vehicle. You understand? And he's just looking for extra from it because you chasing after it. I say, chasing things. Just cause plenty problems now, you know, and this make life meaningless, because when they get the thing, it really don't really mean nothing, you know, it's just a thing. So I turn around and tell them, I say, let go that, leave him with the car, because something better will come your way now. And you know, you turn it and me say it's true, you know. It's true, family, it's true. You understand? So, and I know you're going to reap the rewards again. I'm way, way better vehicle than what it is this person was having him chase after now. You know? And be more fulfilled in getting what it is his heart desire from his imagination. To bring to reality now. You know. So I say to you, beautiful souls, when you realize life is meaningless, that will cause you to lose your soul, because you can't see the beauty within yourself now and know that, hey, this beauty that is intuitively guiding us to co-create a reality that is profoundly outstanding, expanding exponentially with infinite potentials, and has a bigger, brighter picture for humanity. One that serves everything in its divinity. Then you will understand why life is meaningful unto us, and why Gen X is the timeline that will be outstanding and change the trajectory, because we were the only timeline that had a blend of the old and the new within ourselves to change the trajectory, and is now making life beautiful and meaningful to those who choose to go within and experience the truth of who they are within themselves, and live life meaningful unto themselves. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Yes, share this with someone who needs to hear this, because we have stepped in to a new era that makes life meaningful in every way for our humanity, our peace of mind, our divinity, and living that authentically unto ourselves in every way. While the old timeline or the matrix or the system fades away. Once again, I am infinite abundance. Oh yeah! Consciously keeping high vibrational love frequency alive abundantly on the planet, because we real G's know how to keep it real with every lifetime on the planet. And it is for this our life becomes fulfilled and more meaningful, in our innate state, free to be who we came here to be and co-create our reality in meaningful ways, now and for all eternity. I love all of you. High vibrational. Oh yeah. Have a beautiful, spectacular, wonderful, magical, amazing, beautiful day filled with manifestations from the heart leading the way that will not ever depart from our life in any way, but showing up as blessing miracles and breakthroughs abundantly, effortlessly in every way. I love all of you.